Now we'll solve question number 4.21 from chapter 4 of the chapter Chemical Kinetics from NCERT book part 1. This question is a little different from other questions. So far we have seen that the rate constant was depending upon the concentration of the reactant in terms of mole per liter. But here the reaction is in gaseous phase. So in the case of gaseous phase, we cannot measure the gaseous molecule in the physical balance. So the gases are measured in terms of pressure. So more the pressure will be there, that means more amount of gases are there. So here concentration will take in terms of pressure. First of all, think that when no time for the reaction was there, that means the reaction did not start, it was 0 second, pressure was less. But after 100 second, pressure increased. Why? Because the number of molecules of the gases increased. How? Because thermal decomposition of sulfonyl chloride is taking place. And the pressure of the gas depends upon the number of gaseous particles as per Dalton's law of partial pressure. According to Dalton's law of partial pressure, if in a container 4 gases are there, then total pressure will be equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4. And if n number of gases are there, then n times you have to add it. Similarly, when time was 0 second, then initial pressure of SO2 was P0, SO2Cl2 was P0, and no pressure was contributed by SO2Cl2 because SO2 and Cl2 was not produced at all. But at time T is equal to T, any T, not only this, any time. Say from initial pressure, some amount of pressure came out. So the contribution of the pressure of this will be P and P. So if P will come out from this, P amount of pressure will come out from this, means if the pressure of this much will decrease, then pressure of this will increase. In such case, in the reaction vessel, if it is a closed reaction vessel, as it is said in the question, it is mentioned that at constant volume. So what will happen? P total we can write as P initial minus P plus P and plus P. So P total or PT will be P initial, this and this will be cancelled and this will become P. Now let us become very clear about what are these P's. This is total pressure, this is initial pressure of SO2Cl2 when the reaction did not start, and this P is the pressure which reduced at the reactant side but increased at the product side. At the product side, how many times it is increasing? 2 times it is increasing. But this value is not given in the experiment. In the experiment, you have been given total pressure value. So from here, can we write it as P is equal to P total minus P initial. This will help us in future. How? Say if this was not gas and it was any ordinary reactant, I would have written mole per liter and mole per liter. So the same kind of reaction will be there and same kind of equation can be used. So K for this will be equal to 2.303 by time is 100 second. Let me add T as of now, will be equal to log initial concentration minus initial concentration minus P. Now we can put the value of P from here. This will become K, which we can find out now, 2.303 by 100 second log initial concentration was 0.5 atm minus this P we do not know. We don't know the value of P. So what we will do, we'll write P0 minus this value. So this value will become P total minus P0. So this will become now K equal to 2.303 by 100 log 0.5 by, if I open this up, this will become P0, this will become plus P0. So 2P0 minus Pt. Both of these values are known to us, and hence we can find out the value of K. K will be equal to 2.303 by 100 log 0.5 divided by 2 into 0.5 is 1, and P total is given 0.6. Now so much of calculation we have done that we can find out the value of K. Value of K will be equal to 2.2316 10 to the power minus 3 per second. Now I don't think that after so much of calculations now you will have any problem in logarithmic calculation. So I do not have so much of space here in the board to calculate it. It will take lots of time, and then the video will become big. It will become difficult to upload too. So this side calculation I am sure that you will be able to do now. So now once we know the value of K, and once we know that this is first order rate of reaction, then we can definitely find out the rate of reaction when the concentration is any concentration given, because we know that rate is equal to K multiplied by concentration of the gas. So concentration of the gas is P total. So we can write here the value of K will be equal to 2.2316 into 10 to the power minus 3 multiplied by P total. The value of P total is given now. We can put the value and get the answer. So how much of P will be remaining now? How much of P will be remaining? The amount of P which will be remaining will be 2P0 minus P total. This I had shown you how. Here I had shown you how it was. This was 2P0 minus Pt. So 2P0 is equal to 2.231 10 to the power minus 3 into 2P0 is 2 into 0.5 minus P total is given equal to here 0.65. 0.65. This will be P only. So rate will come out to be 7.8 10 to the power minus 4 per second. Now this can be explained once more. When time was equal to 0, that means no reaction took place. So the concentration of SO2Cl2 was P0. This was 0. This was 0. After time t, P amount of SO2Cl2 came out. This formed P. This formed P. So total P was equal to P0 minus P plus P plus P. So if you add this and this gets cancelled. This and this gets cancelled, and you get P0 by P0 plus P. But P is not known to us, so we will write Pt minus P0 because this is known to us, this is known to us. Now the purpose of writing P is equal to Pt minus P0 is that when we write concentration, how do we write? This is P0, and after P comes out, the amount of reactant left will be P0 minus or P initial minus P. This P is not known to us. This can be found out in terms of total pressure minus P initial. So we'll put total pressure minus P initial, and then this minus and this minus will become plus. This will become 2P and minus PT. Same is the case when you find out the K. After that, since it is a first order reaction, so rate will be equal to K and the available pressure after some reaction takes place. So after some reaction takes place, that means P0 minus P. What will be the value? The value will be P0, 2P0 minus P total. Now here P total is again given differently. So this P total, let it be P total dash. So K we had found out, multiplied by this much to the power 1, has no importance now. So rate is equal to this much you will get. So this you have to keep in mind. Now if you have any doubt in understanding that how these values came, you can write in the comment and then you can give me your phone number or whatever, so that I can contact with you and I can make you understand that how this value came. Alright, thank you.